around the globe there are considerable global changes. These include changes such as climate change, change in weather patterns, change in government, bioterrorism, agro-terrorism, a lot of things which I think are potentially threatening the sustainable food supply to the world. And I think there has been increasing recognition that that is an extremely important thing for all countries, whether they're developed or developing.
How do you see your role in this new secondment?
I think it's really important that developed countries such as Scotland and the UK contribute to providing the technological solutions for world food security. So for example, in Scotland we're very fortunate that the Scottish Government have provided funding to the institutes and to the universities over many decades, which allow us to produce the tools and technologies that will be required across the world. Examples would be vaccines to prevent livestock animals becoming infected by disease, diagnostic tests identifying diseases early, and various management control programs. Those could be breeding, optimal breeding programs, disease control, better nutrition. All of these contribute to better efficiency of livestock production, and they can also be exported to countries which badly need them, such as Sub-Saharan Africa or Southeast Asia. So I don't see that Scotland will ever export our food per se to developing countries, but we can certainly export our scientific findings and our research technologies.
Of course, it's not too big-headed to say we are world leaders in the field.
I think we are, and I would agree with you, and I think that does reflect the fact that Scotland continued to invest in agriculture and biological research, perhaps when other countries downsized it. Perhaps particularly in other parts of the UK, Scotland has managed to stay ahead of the field, and we are world recognised, both in terms of our scientific publication record, but also in transferring our technologies abroad. And I think there's lots of examples of that. Technologies, for example, from the Roslin Institute on animal transgenics, lots of examples from the Moredun on vaccine production, whereas Glasgow over the years has provided much research, particularly in fields such as parasitology, real world-leading research outputs. Yes, Moredun and Glasgow go back many decades, and in fact Moredun started as the Animal Disease Research Association in the 1920s. Scottish farmers had problems with disease in their sheep flocks, and they actually employed their own Glasgow scientists to undertake the work to find out what the problem was. So we go back a very long way. I see my role in linking Moredun's research areas with the activities already ongoing at Glasgow, both at the veterinary school, which is world famous for its work on livestock research, and also with the new institutes within the College of Medical, Veterinary and Life Sciences. There are two large research institutes there which work on areas which are very complementary to the food security agenda, which I hope to be able to support.